On top?
Well, we can get this in because we can shimmy this, but once I get this on, I'm going to put it up.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Just balance that side so as I push it up, it doesn't rock.
You got it.
You okay?
One. Hey, what's up, Malachi TV? It's your boy, Rich Malachi. We are here again. It is October. You made it through the summer. You're here with me. And the first thing you're going to do before you do anything else is you're going to go hit the subscribe button. I'll wait. Okay. I was just giving them a second to hit the subscribe button.
Oh, give them another second just in case.
Just, you know what? Just in case you didn't have that second to click it, take another second. Okay, so good. You click the subscribe and now you're going to get notifications when we post our videos, because you don't want to miss this, because there's a lot of different things going on. One big thing is, of course, the Food Equipment Digital Disruptor Group. Guys and gals, it is going to be big. I'm telling you right now, it is going to be big. You need to be a part of it. It's a closed, exclusive, elite kind of group. So, we can get you the information you need. All you got to do is get at me. You can reach me on Instagram. Maybe put a little @RichMalachi right there. Go see me on Instagram. And of course, we're on Facebook, Malachi Parts and Service, Rich Malachi. There's plenty of ways to get in touch and figure that out. I'm also on LinkedIn, Rich Malachi. We have a lot of stuff going on the next couple of weeks before I head to Tokyo. One of those things tonight, we belong to the Jersey Shore Chef chapter. So I'm going to take you with me down to Freehold, and we are going to be at, I believe, a local kind of brewery house where we're going to be bottling some beer and maybe doing some tasting too. So we'll get down there. We're going to talk to, hopefully, Chef Nick with Pecinka Ferri. Talk a little bit about what they got going on. We'll probably see we'll see Fred. So Fred's camera shy. It's okay, Fred. We're going to get you in there. You're not even going to know it. On top of that, we are also going to be putting together a Rationale combi oven installation, a whole segment on these things. We have an overnight going on tomorrow at a local supermarket in Weehawken, New Jersey, right across from Manhattan. So we might get some cool views for you as well. And we're going to bring you along for that. Yeah, the Facebook group is going to be huge. So we're kind of getting ready to put out some, we want to put out some new content for you guys. It's going to be exclusive content. One big thing we're going to do is the Q&As. I feel that's going to be one of the biggest value adds for all of you, because so many of us, including myself, didn't know really where to start, what to do, what to talk about. Tell them, am I interesting enough to talk on camera? Listen, you're interesting. I promise you're interesting to people. We're just not interesting to ourselves, maybe. But the world wants to know you. The world wants to see you. And especially in business, I mean, it's cool to get behind the scenes and see who you're working with and who your vendors are. And now I got a treat for you guys. So I got Curt, one of our lead HVAC refrigeration techs, and I'm actually going to bring him in the office, and we'll just talk a little bit about how summer 2018 went. And we're back, Malachi TV. So I'm sitting here with one of our lead senior HVAC technicians.
How's it going? What's going on?
So this is Curt. It's October 1st, so the super crazy busy season, I'd say, is probably coming to a close. The super craziness. Still busy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So what did summer 2018, what was the feel out there?
Craziness. A lot of humidity and a lot of heat. It was good.
What'd you see a lot of?
We had a lot of motors going down, improper maintenance being done, performed.
Yeah, that's big.
A lot of stuff was starting to get swapped out, changed out.
And as far as like the refrigerants go, we're trying to. A lot of these older units are having the R12s, so we're phasing all that out.
Yep, that's becoming a big. We're starting to take a lot of that old stuff out, start putting new stuff in. Evapes, condensers, bringing everything up to date, especially in the schools. A lot of the schools being so outdated as they are, we're bringing them up to code and bringing them back to where they need to be. And it's just been, the summer is away from us. The heating is now starting to come. Yeah.
What else? So with the heat coming in, right? We have a lot of national chains, stuff like that. So what maybe actually we'll do a quick tip here for these guys. What's something that, because we talk about maintenance, what is maybe one or two things that they could be doing in between, you know, their daily day of doing their own thing, running their restaurants and businesses?
Filter changes, making sure that their filters are replaced, making sure that the condenser coils are clean. Just turning on the system periodically to make sure that it's doing what it needs to do is one of the biggest things to help air conditioning as well as heating out. Because what will happen is that you won't turn it on for quite some time, and when you don't, it gets hit with that hard surge. And what will happen is you have all these low voltage components that will have that been running for a while, that's been sitting through these elements, not being ran, and they'll go ahead and pop. And what's going to happen when it breaks down, it normally breaks down on a Sunday, holiday weekend, when
It's always the
you
case.
guys need emergency service. Best thing to do is turn it on, let it run for a little bit, periodically stay on top of it, and everybody should be good.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that goes back to the maintenance, guys. So we talk about it all the time. Plan maintenance. It should be something that you work into your business plan, not something that you put to the back burner. It should be something in there, in your budget, because, like you said, it's going to happen on a Sunday. And then what could have cost you this much, now is going to cost you this much. You know, it's not a matter of if stuff's going to break down, it's a matter of when. We can't prevent all breakdowns, but we can be ahead of the curve, cleaning things and making the life last longer on all this stuff.
What happens is that when we go out to do a maintenance on a specific piece of equipment, we're not just going out there to sit here and, change filters and do all that. We're actually taking the amp drawers. We're trying to see what's going to fail. So this way, you can either be proactive about it now and go ahead and knock it out, or what's going to end up happening is that it's going to fail, and then you'd be like, you know what, they told us that 6 months ago, and that's when it's going to happen on a Sunday when it's extremely cold outside. And then some people will be without heat, and when it came down to this past summer, a lot of people were without cooling. It's just being proactive is the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much says it all. Wraps it up. Curt, appreciate you, bro.
Cool.
I guess you gotta go do your thing, and we're gonna go do our thing. We're out.
Way off. All right.
So, what is this?
That is a red bank installed for oven.
So this is staying on here then.
Yeah.
You just slid this over, obviously. Okay. This is actually not the piece we're talking about. He's got to put it on the van still.
On the truck, yeah. I gotta move a whole bunch of stuff inside the garage. Get that going.
Well, we're gonna show you doing work, my friend.
Oh yeah.
I'll jump out. I mean, I'm here to help too, but we're gonna show you doing some work. So this oven, this is actually not what we're gonna show you. We're gonna be loading up the Rationale combi oven for a installation we're gonna be doing over in Weehawken. And it's an overnight because that's when the customer is requesting it to be done. So we're gonna have our couple of our technicians over on site tomorrow, which we're gonna bring you with us and show you beginning to end of a Rationale combi oven installation. Things are not always what they seem. These men are working extremely hard to get these things up and running for the customer. There's things that go on behind the scene with Steph here, with receiving and checking for freight damages and uncrating, and there's a lot of strength and muscle that's going into this. And Steph's out here working hard every day doing all this stuff. So there's things that people don't see. You know, these ovens don't just get somewhere and get installed. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes constantly. I love Mike Rowe because Mike Rowe, I just posted this somewhere on social media, if you follow. But he made a statement that he says, "We are the ones that do the jobs that make civilized lives possible." To an extent, you know, these guys are doing that. I mean, people are going out to eat, and they're in corporate buildings, and you know, there's correctional facilities with inmates, and there's hospitals with patients, and all these things that we're doing here as far as ovens and dishwashers and all these crucial pieces of equipment to make sure that people get to eat. You know, it's important what we do. And it's important what Steph does, and it's important that there's all parts of the different team to make all these things happen, from the office to Steph to the technicians. we all need each other, and we all need to work together, especially outside of the company. We have our manufacturers, we have our manufacturer partners, our reps, our dealers. They're all working hard and trying to sell this equipment and keep this stuff in the field. So super important to all work together and have the empathy that we're trying to build here. So you can see what's going on in my shoes, and hopefully I'm going to get out there more with you guys, and we're going to see what's going on in your shoes, so we can tie this all together, know the struggles, can get better at what we do. Ooh, that didn't sound good. I'm feeling good. We're at the, so we're in Freehold at the Brewer's Apprentice. It's part of the New Jersey Chefs chapter. And Chef Nick runs it. He's with Pecinka Ferri, so we'll talk to him a little bit. We're going to be making some, well, actually, I missed the first one. They made some beer, but Fred was there. And they're going to be doing some, they're going to be bottling it and I guess doing some tasting. So, should be interesting. Stay with us. Be bottling up some IPA beer.
Going down on the head, down on joystick lowers that. Going over to the left for a 7 1,000 count. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, go all the way up to 7. It's going to pressurize the bottle, purge all the air out, and fill it up with CO2. After your 7 1,000, over to the right to fill.
Wow, that's interesting.
You're going to let that fill right to the top.
Interesting, huh? First you fill it to the left, it's going to fill up with CO2. And then once it's done filling up with CO2, you flip it to the right and it fills up with the IPA beer.
The gas out there, just fill the bottle with, you know what I mean?
Me too.
Put it in the middle. This one's foaming a little bit. So if you're just kind of foamy on top there, let it sit for a second. You just form that line. Yep. As soon as that line forms, pop it up. And for capping, take your cap, pop it on top. Over that. Just give one good pop. That's all for that.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Take a bottle. Do it.
We're doing it? All right. Here we go. Nice, clean, sanitized bottle. We're rolling.
That one keeps filling, let me know. I'll try a different.
All right. So now we're going to do pops down. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. And now we're filling. All right.
Everything you
Listen, I've never done this before. We're bottling up some IPA beer, and then me and Fred, we're gonna take this out, and we're gonna do what we gotta do.
You gotta watch. Don't drink it if you can.
Yep, I got it. What line? What line are we looking for?
He said you see the head, the suds here.
Okay, watch out.
How you doing? You're Richie, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, chef.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing?
How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you? What needs? What's up, buddy?
They're filming.
We're filming over here? Nice.
And we got some caps. Manasquan, it's Manasquan Golf Club.
I'm out of your uniform, but how'd you guys over today?
Oh, I'm sorry? Oh, did you?
How'd you guys over today? Yeah. Spoke to Janine the other day. Set me an appointment. Nobody's there today, so it's easy. They can do all the work we can.
Good. All right, well, hopefully we're going to get some Malachi chats going with some people. Definitely talk with Chef Nick. We could probably talk with Chef Maurice from Manasquan Golf Club. Maybe even get a little video testimonial because that's one of our very good customers. What do you think about that? Yeah? And let's see. We want to zoom in on Fred doing this. This is rare footage of Fred right here. Rare footage.
Very rare.
This is the lost
Go
tapes.
to the archives.
Yeah, he don't like the camera.
No, I'm good. Here. The lens in here.
He's gonna start working the circuit here. Malachi beer training. We do it all, folks. We do it all. What do you even call this? Like this is obviously gets. It's like a big element. Big element, right?
Paellero, burn, you know.
Big burner, big element, yeah.
Yeah, especially for the paella, so that this, you have the, the heat all.
Exactly. Even heat.
Yeah.
Nice even heat distribution. We're gonna make some
Only
paella.
butane, not natural gas. Only butane.
Well, it's funny because in Spain, they come from Spain, and over there we use butano.
Okay.
And
So
here's
only
propane, so
Yep,
yeah.
yep, I got you.
So we're down here in Freehold for the Jersey Shore Chef Chapter. We're gonna be making some paella. We got Chef here. He's gonna cook it up.
Sure, of course.
What's your name, chef?
My name is Diego de la Rosa.
Diego.
Chef Diego de la Rosa.
Diego.
We did
Beautiful.
yesterday a big festival in Birthday Amboy. We have almost 3,000 people.
Oh, wow.
With big paella. The bigger for 400 people, one pan. Well,
That's like
paella,
chicken and fish. And,
the original,
right?
the original paella is called paella valenciana.
Yeah.
It was poor people food. Was chicken, rabbit, snail, and beans, and of course the rice. After that, many
Spices,
different
whatever.
seafood mix, but the original paella was chicken and rabbit.
I
Very
didn't,
tasty.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
A little bit, you know.
How about give it a try?
That's a big difference.
That's a big difference.
Lager, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
good.
the team feeding.
It was nice
So
accent.
I'm in charge of the team feedings too. So I'll work with like teams like they're like nutritionists and stuff. And
Okay.
I'll pretty much see who can eat what and if a player's up, whatever they can and can't have or any dietary, we'll go through the whole thing and then we set up a buffet for them, pre and
But in this
post.
case,
And the cooking part of it too. Are you actually
So I have-
cooking? Are you?
No, Legends has their own. I'm a food and beverage manager for the stadium, so
Okay, I
I have
got
my
you.
own team and stuff like that.
I got you.
I work in the commissary and the shop, which is cool.
That'll be interesting.
How do you come up?
That would be interesting. What's up, Malachi TV? We are here in Freehold, New Jersey at the Brewer's Apprentice. I'm here with Chef Nick with the Jersey Shore Chef Chapter. Tell everybody who you are, what you're doing here.
So I'm Chef Nick. I'm actually the president of the ACF Jersey Shore Chef Chapter.
So yeah, and we're down here at the brewery, and I was not here a couple weeks ago, but Fred was. And what did you guys actually do here?
So we actually bought 3 kettles. We use it as an educational segment for our members. We bought 3 kettles and we brewed 3 different types of beer.
Nice. So
And right now they're actually bottling the beer. So it sat in the fridge for almost 3 weeks. They hooked it up to a carbonator, carbonated the beer, and now we're bottling it. In turn, we're using that beer to give away at a fundraiser. So yeah.
So that's awesome, man. We're going to be coming up on another event that we just talked about.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what this is about.
So Winterfest, we're a nonprofit organization. We raise money for Monmouth County Ocean Food Banks, which is now for Phil. We also give scholarships back to our junior members and professional members to further education in the culinary field.
So we're doing good things out here. Chef Nick is doing good things out here. We're helping people, and it gets everybody out and together for brewing some beer and doing some tastings. So on top of that, Chef Nick is also with Pecinka Ferri.
Yes, I'm the corporate chef at Pecinka Ferri.
The corporate chef at Pecinka Ferri for all your manufacturers. He's a manufacturer's rep, so they have all the good stuff you need. Pico, Blodgett, Marcel.
I'll actually be at the Pizza Pasta Show next Wednesday, Thursday.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday, Thursday, sorry.
It's this Wednesday. We're going to be there.
Yeah, making pizza. So stop by the Marcel booth. I'll have 5 ovens live. Come make some pizza with me.
We're going. We're going. Thanks, Chef.
Thank
Appreciate it. On to the next. What's up, Maliki TV? So right now I'm here with Chef Maurice, the head chef at Manasquan Golf Club. Chef Maurice, appreciate you being here.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Thanks for taking the time. So we're down here at the Jersey Shore Chef Chapter right now, ACF. How long have you been part of that?
10 years.
10 years. And right now, Chef Maurice, we're changing seasons, right? So we have maybe some different menus going on. You have a new kitchen.
We're in the middle of building a new kitchen, so we're adding on to our building, and we're getting all new refrigeration, and then once we get to the next stage, we'll have Maliki come in and help us out with installing and getting rid of the old equipment. I've been dealing with Maliki for about 3 years now. They've been helping me out tremendously on maintaining a lot of the equipment. A lot of it's old, but they've been able to source products, and the guys they have are troubleshooters. They're not just parts changers, so they try to fix things instead of just changing parts, and automatically it's a compressor, it's a motor, it's a little switch, it's $10 instead of being something that's $1,000.
Exactly.
So we're in the middle of designing a kitchen and working with architects right now to increase space and also the amount of volume we can use and efficiency at which the kitchen does run.
Awesome.
At the point right now, we're busy to where we're up on top of each other, and with a 7'3" ceiling, it's a little too hot in the kitchen. So we're going to flip the kitchen around to a 11-foot ceiling, which will make it a lot more efficient, and also a new hood system and everything else, which you guys will be probably involved in. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Out, so.
Yeah, we're going to be looking forward to that. So on top of that, we have the holidays coming up. We're going to be doing some different things with the Jersey Shore Chef. We have, is it Winterfest?
Winterfest in January is our annual fundraiser. The proceeds from the event. It's a great event. We do tasting tables. We also do a hors d'oeuvre competition with high school students from about 6 different high schools.
Yeah.
They get judged by the people that are guests there, also by the chefs. And then we do chef's tasting. So we have 10 to 12 different stations of different food. This year the theme is football tailgating.
Exactly. We're tailgating. We're tailgating this year, the Winterfest.
Depending on where the team is from, it'll be,
Giants.
So if you're a Giants, maybe do Italian food.
There you go.
I'm actually a Giant fan. I'm doing Miami to make Cuban foods. I'm gonna make mini cubanos, and we're gonna do the little guavitas, the little guava cakes, and fried plátano. So something a little different. So, but the proceeds from the event are very good. We give money to the food bank of Monmouth Ocean County, which is now called Fulfill, and also we put money into our scholarship funds, the scholarship funds for high school students, college students, and also professional culinarians. So if I wanted to go to let's say a regional or national convention, I can use the proceeds, the scholarship in order to help me pay for that. Or if I want to get a different certification, it can go to schooling. Or if I want to take a program at Brookdale for computers, or if I wanted to go work on equipment, I want to take an equipment class. As long as something as long as you bring back the information and share and do a presentation for the chapter. So that's how it works. So it's a really good event. It's very helpful to the community.
Yeah.
And another thing is to try to keep the kids involved and
which
keep
is
them
big.
going, which is big because the job pool right now is very, very small, which I'm sure Rich can understand as well.
We're in the same boat. We're in the same boat with the skilled trades, trying to find technicians. We were just talking about that. We're building, and we need certified, trained guys to work on stuff.
Yeah.
It's been tough. So getting involved with the youth and keeping everybody informed of, listen, this exists, it's growing, it's building, it's lucrative. and it's rewarding in so many different ways. So you get to give back. You get to come into chapters of the Jersey Shore chefs, ACF, and you get to give back.
There's a statistic saying that within the next 20 years, 30% of restaurants might close because there are not enough people actually working them. There might not be enough able-bodied cooks, chefs, front of the house, bartenders, and everything else.
That's
a dying,
big numbers.
in a way. Yeah, the culinary school, all their numbers have declined, and the average lifespan of a cook coming out of culinary school is like 9 months.
Oh man, so we're both in the same boat.
Yeah, so it's very hard to find people, and you got the people you do find that are willing and want to work hard and everything else. You nurture them, take care of them, treat them like family, and keep them going. It's very
That's right.
important.
It's all about people doing the right thing by
people.
people.
People that work for me they work very hard, and I take care of them like they're my own family.
That's the way to do it. That's how we do it too.
That's the only way to do it. So.
It is. Chef, I appreciate you taking the
See you, Rich.
time.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you. Guys, Malachi TV.
See you again.
We're getting ready to roll out of here in Freehold, New Jersey. All right, guys, so listen, we're wrapping it up here at the Brewer's Apprentice down in Freehold, New Jersey. We got a lot of good insight today on some truffles, and we also got some insight today on brewing some beer, bringing me home an IPA. All right, so right now, we are headed on the road back up North Jersey. Malachi TV, Rich Malachi, subscribe. We need you. We need the comments. It's the oxygen. See you next time.